Oh, hi there. This is Syed. Today we're going to talk about suspensions.
In today's video, we are going to talk about how to replace the old control arm bushing rather than buying a new control arm. Before we start, it's better to go through the repair manual so that we have all the tools required for this process. The first step is to jack up the car and remove the wheel. After removing the wheel, we can see the nasty old bushings which is all cracked up. So now the time has come to get rid of them. The control arm is secured at 3 positions. There are 2 bolts which are secured to the subframe and the third one to the lower ball joint as represented in the figure. The lower ball joint has 3 bolts which are secured to the control arm. To remove them, use the 16 number socket and the ratchet and undo all the 3 nuts holding it. Once all the 3 are off, now put them in a safe place so that you won't lose them. After that, work your way out by wiggling and pushing the arm off the bolt. Now once that is done, it's time to remove the next one. To remove this bush, first spray them with some WD-40 so that you loosen up all the rust, muck and grime. After that, use size 18 ring spanner at the top, and it's always good to have an extra pair of hands for some help. Now place the ratchet at the bottom. Now the time has come to remove this bolt. A little bit of force is required in it since it's really tight from the factory itself. Once the nut is off, slide the bolt out and make sure that you place the nut and bolt back together so that you don't lose them. For removing the final bolt, we have to first soak it in WD-40 and use the same socket and ratchet to remove it. Most of the time this bolt is a bit too stubborn, and for this use a longer bar or a breaker bar and break it loose. After breaking it loose, use the same ratchet and socket and undo it to make it more easier to remove. Once that is off, now the time has come to remove the control arm off the car. For this, you have to just yank the control arm from one position and just pull and twist it to remove it from the subframe. Now that the control arm is off, take it to the nearest lathe shop and get the new bushings installed on it. To install the control arm, it's same as removing it. You have to just see that first the flat bushing goes in from the back and then slide it into the other bushing. Use the torque wrench to tighten it up to spec. Once all that is done, repeat the same in the other side. After doing both the side, now it's time to reinstall the wheels and remove the car from the jack stand, and you're good to go. I hope you guys like this video. Till then, see you guys at the next video.